The Rick Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rick also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rick Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. For all your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092 or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cottonwood screen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification systems, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbenvironmental.com. Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on the way to the lake. Located 12 miles north of Deer River on Highway 46 by Lake Winnebagosh, Winnie Trading Post offers gas, food, bait, propane, and everything in between. Find them on Facebook by searching Winnie Trading Post or stop by on your next trip to the lake.
All right, Welcome back to Virginia, and this is the Warroad and Crookston game. The winner is going to move on in this tournament. The loser is unfortunately going to be, their season will be going home. The winner is going to play Alexandria tonight at 8:30. Crookston and Warroad just getting underway here in Virginia at our 2021 Minnesota Hockey Peewee A North Regional Tournament. Crookston will try to control as it comes out to center ice and sent back in by Warroad now. Back behind the net. Crookston picking up. It's picked up by Grayson Ecker. Now wrapped around the boards by Tate Hamry, sending it out. And sent out by Mason Rettmeyer. Out to center. Warroad touching it. Dawson Camfield. Now it's picked up behind the net by Warroad. Sent up along the boards up to Warroad. And moving in is Samuel Hard had a chance here. Picked up over Casey Hendrickson. Keeps controlled. Hard picks it up now. It's picked up now by Ryan Shagaby. Shagaby had a chance there, and it's sent in along the boards here. Warroad keep it in. He is picked up now by by Casey Hendrickson. Fire tip in front, and a big save there by Parker Kelly from Crookston. Just underway here in our 2 o'clock game here between Warroad and Crookston. And this is Ryan Lee now with a shot out front. Shagaby trying to go upper shelf back in there. And it's Easton Hansen moving back the other way. Now it's picked up by Shagaby. Ryan Shagaby moving in, trying to get it in here for Casey Hendrickson. And now it's picked up by Crookston. They'll try to move it out here and move it ahead by Connor Maruska. And now it's picked up by Grayson Ecker. And in. Offside.
No, you probably already knew it, but the first thing I noticed in this game is the Ryan Shagabe name. There's a name we've seen earlier this year with Jason?
Yeah, Jason. Yeah.
Excellent game he played right here. He was our player of the game.
Yeah, I'm sure that's his older brother. I'm sure Jason Shagabe, that's his older brother.
And in Grand Rapids, we went and did that game. And, boy, he put on a show over there, too, so I expect to see something from this kid today.
And shot out front. Chance for Crookston there. Big save for Warroad's goaltender. That is Finn Hansen getting the start today for Warroad.
And I remember playing against Warroad back in when I was in our youth days. And I remember it's the only time you've seen Warroad in red, white, and blue in their youth program. Some of them.
Yeah, Warroad's got the red, white, blue, and Roseau has the blue in their jerseys as well. So one of 2 teams, one of 2 youth programs that wear different colors than their high school program. Of course, red, white, and blue going with the Olympic theme with so many Olympians from Warroad that came out of there. Dumped out here by Warroad, and this is going to be an icing just underway here. 12:07 to play here in the first period of play. Warroad 0 and Crookston 0. Thanks for joining us here. Hopefully our Wi-Fi signal is okay in this game here. Try to do the best we can. And this is in front. Chance for Gavin Akes out front. And now Warroad will try to come out with it. Coming out with Dominic Anthony. Trying to make a play there. Anthony along the blue line is picked up by Shagaby. Shagaby moving it back in here. Shagaby along the boards, picks it up by Dominic Anthony. Now it's Shagaby touches it. And Easton Hansen trying to bring it out here for Crookston. Back on the point as Ryan Lee sending in here is picked up now by Dominic Anthony. Anthony going back. Draw pass, and it's picked up by Crookston. They'll move it out to center, but turned back in by Warroad, but in offside. There.
Yeah, another team I see that has got some nice size to it is this Crookston team's got some really tall, big kids. Glad to see that. Warroad is fast. I see they got some really speedy guys.
And dumped back in by Grayson Ecker, dumping it back in behind the net, and it's going to come back for an icing here. And this is back on the point. Ryan Lee holding it in here for Warroad. Lee knocks it into Hendrickson. Now it's picked up by Crookston. Mason Rettmeyer. Number 12 moving ahead was Fisher. Fisher moving it back in here, and it's picked up now by Mason Reed. Reed tipped back in the corner behind the net for Ryan Lee. Now Lee trying to send it up here. Is racing back in there is Marushka. Maruska, and shot right on by Connor Maruska. Had a chance there. Scoring opportunity for Crookston. Moving up to center and fired back in here by Ryan Clausen. Clausen moving it back in. Now it's Mason Rettmeyer back in the corner as Crookston trying to keep it down in the Warroad end. Ryan Lee, and now it is fired around the boards by Reese. Now it's Mason Reed. Now it goes back to the point, and Bailey sends it back in here. Back deep in the zone. Warroad comes out with it. Dominic Anthony. Anthony back through center, across the blue line. Leaves a pass over. Hamannik. Hamannik with a chance. Just goes wide of the net. And it comes out to center ice, where it's picked up by Canfield. Now it's Bailey now with it. Bailey sending it back in, and offside is a call.
Another fast-paced game. I see that the Warroad's got some really crisp passing. Crookston really takes it to the net, though.
In there is picked up by Mason Reed, and now knocked back into the Warroad end. Dawson Canfield playing around the corner over to Curtis. And it comes out as Curtis brings it out and moved it out here through center ice. Dumping it back in just over the top of the net by Porter McLaughlin. And now Crookston brings it back over on the other side of Gavin. and Crookston. Shots in by Mason Reed. Face off in the Crookston end.
Yeah, I don't know. What's weird is they didn't even announce either goal so far.
No,
Or the penalties.
yeah, we didn't hear the announcement for the goal here. So, but this is Crookston now behind the net as playing around is picked up by Garrett Fisher. Now it's backhanded out. Warroad brings it out to center. Dawson Canfield. And we get a whistle stoppage of play. 4:51 to go here in our first period of play. 1-1 our score between Crookston and Warroad.
Done again. They just went from like 20 to 8. Just like that. We just had 20 people watching, went to 8 immediately.
Yeah, again, well, we're back on, but having some Wi-Fi issues here. Obviously, Wi-Fi is not working right now, so we're on 4G, so we're just going to have to try to do the best we can with that one, and hopefully we can get that solved once this game is over with here today. Hendrickson winning that draw as Crookston now sending around back that taste Hamry. Hamry moving up to Grace Ecker, and now moving it ahead. Connor Waruska sends it back in here. Now Warroad's going to pick it back up here and move it back out to center ice. And we get a whistle stoppage of play here with 3:13 to go here in our first period of play. Warroad 1, Crookston 1. Winner advances in this tournament, and they stay alive. The loser, unfortunately, their season is going to come to an end here. They'll be playing at the 8:30 game here tonight. And Bailey over on the other side. Bailey moving it ahead to Rettmeyer. And this is going to be an icing is the call. The winner of this game is going to play Alexandria here tonight at the Miners Memorial Building at 8:30 p.m. tonight. Bailey now picks it up. Bailey moving it ahead and out at center, trying to touch it with hard, and picked up by Shagabe. Shagabe moving it around. Shagabe trying to get this one set up here over to Schreiner. Schreiner sending it into Hamonic, and now it's backhanded out by Hamry. And this is going to be an icing is the call with 2:29 to go here in the period.
Yeah, the play's kind of slowed down a little bit. Started out, Warroad took it to Crookston. Crookston came back really strong. And that goal that they scored was a beautiful goal. Center slot. Puck was delivered out to the player. I'm not sure who it was. And he buried it. I mean, it was really nice. And then the game's kind of slowed down a little bit. I don't think there's been a shot on net here for, the last few minutes.
Anthony in the corner here. Anthony gives it to Shagabe. Shagabe going back over on the other side to Canfield. Canfield sends it into Hamonic. Hamonic along the boards now and is moved out here by Reese. He brings it out. Jay Reese bringing it back in for Crookston. Reese to the front of the net and shot, and a big save for Finn Hansen of Warroad.
It's kind of funny. You look at the different goalies here. Goalie from Crookston's big kid. The goalie over there from Warroad, just a little tiny guy.
Yeah,
Doesn't come up to the crossbar,
right.
but he'll stand up to the job today, I bet.
Yeah, he's making some big saves here in period number 1 for his Warroad team. And this is controlled as a shot on by Connor Maruska. And shot in. Keeping down there. And chance down low is front. Yeah, trying to get out Maruska back in there. Maruska went out with it. Maruska trying to go backhander. Now it's picked up by Warroad Hendrickson. Hendrickson moving it out to center ice now. And now it is moved back in here by Crookston. Back in the, behind the net, Mason Reed. Reed out at center. Bailey now with it. Bailey is, Crookston is in offside there. 1:10 to go here, first period of play. Warroad and Crookston tied at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's one of the games right now. Both teams are just, you can tell that both teams have got a lot of talent. They can move the puck well, but they both got good defense, but they can't get the puck inside either.
And now this is tipped back, is now moved out by Warroad. And a shot in there, shot on, and another chance, another big save by Finn Hansen there. And shot sent wide of the net. Back in the corner now is Akis. Akis had a chance there, and Warroad will try to come out to center with it. 35 seconds left. Crookston keeps this in. In there, Reese in the corner. Reese trying to work out front, and coming out with it is an Anthony now. Anthony moving back out here. Sends it in. Bailey's going to go back in. Ashlyn Bailey behind the net. It's picked up by Shagabe with 16 seconds to go here in the period. Shagabe now with it. Shagabe goes back to Anthony. Anthony out front. Shot right on. Loose puck in front. And moving it out was Jay Reese. Good play to get it out of the crease area. And that's going to do it for period number 1. Warroad 1 and Crookston 1 after 1 period in the books here.
That was a good period of play. That right there at the end of the play, that was a nice. He got the puck and he tried to rough it over the goalie's shoulder and just couldn't get it done. But tell you what, this Warroad team's fast. Crookston plays strong. I think we're in for probably a really good game this second period. It's going to be a matter of who makes mistakes today. The goal that Crookston's. The goals that Crookston scored was beautiful, absolutely beautiful goal. Puck was centered out front. He picked it home and he just ripped it home. So it's at this level too. They gotta keep your head in the game, keep focused on the game, pointed hand. So many kids nowadays, they got you got 20,000 things going on, and so I think for both these teams to stay focused, play basic hockey, is what needs to be done right now. I didn't hear the shots right there. I was kind of keeping tabs for a while. Shots were probably, I would say, more favor Warroad beginning, because I think, and then in the beginning, and then the second half of the period became more favored to Crookston. So into the period, I'd probably have to say they got to be pretty dang close.
Yeah, back and forth action between this really close game. Obviously, a 1-1 score, and both teams have had spurts of chances. It's going to make it for a fun second period coming up here. And this is now Crookston. Backhanded back out here. Now it's picked up back Grayson Ecker, and now Warroad coming out with it. Reed coming out with it. Reed skating in, around Reed's shot just goes wide of the net. He had a chance.
Wow.
Mason Reed, great chance for Warroad there.
What a move. What a move.
Comes out to center and move back in here as icing is a call with just underway here in the second period of play. 14:32 to go. Second period, 1-1, Warroad and Crookston.
Yeah, face-off is going to come down to the right-hand side of the Crookston goalie. But, you know, it's right now I would say, you know, it depends on who gets the puck in free territory. Nobody's going to muscle it out of the corner. You know, maybe a pretty pass, but it's free play is what it looks like.
Akis, and now it's sent back in here. Shot by Reed and rebound out front. Anthony down low had a chance with it. Anthony trying to keep it in here for Warroad, and Crookston will get it out to center. And it's moved back in here now with Akis. Akis centering out front for Grant Funk. Planted in the doorstep there, not able to complete the play. Bailey now. Bailey sends a shot in. Gets blocked down by the D in front. Anthony moves it out here, and it's moving back out here as Warroad trying to pick it up here as Bailey controls. No. Bailey with it. Bailey sends it across the other side of the rink. Ashlyn Bailey, she gets hauled down, and penalty coming up against Warroad here, putting the Crookston on the power play.
I don't know. Kind of looked like that was kind of got a stick in the wrong place, wrong time. But as Blake told me, if his being a referee, tripping's tripping no matter how it happens.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So
hook's a hook.
Right.
I said as a hockey player, I didn't always agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. You never, when you're a hockey player, you never agreed with the call, unless it unless it was an advantage to you, right? As Ecker had a chance for it, just lost an edge, and Ryan Lee back in there for Warroad. Now, Crookston keeping it down low is Connor Maruska, and now it's moving out here as Warroad brings it out. Center is touched by Hendrickson and moved back in here to the Crookston end. Now it's Fisher moving it ahead as coming out here for Grayson Ecker. Ecker sending it back in, backhanded back out by Lee and Shagaby trying to move it out, but held in by Maruska. Maruska centering pass. Shot from the point. Stepping in was Garrett Fisher. Had a chance. Nice pinch in there for the opportunity. And now it's over on the other side. Is shot sent out here by Mason Reed. That does not come all the way out. Now it's Ryan Lee over in the corner and knocked out by Mason Reed. Comes out to center. Tate Hamry touching it, and whistle stoppage of play here. And this is back over Bailey. Bailey's shot just goes wide of the net. Tip in front. And Warroad coming back out with it now. Taylor Hemenick. Hemenick bringing it back in and out of play.
Yeah, the one thing I see with these guys, they don't try to pass it out. They try to skate it out of the zone. Where I watched Hibbing earlier. Hibbing passes the puck out of the zone. Very good at it, but these guys, these teams, they like to skate the puck out.
Yeah, different styles is Gavin Akis, and now it's picked up here by Easton Hansen. Hansen trying to center out front as Bailey keeps this in for Crookston. Little tip in front. There's a chance for Easton Hansen, just tipped it wide. And now behind the net, picked up by Hansen. Hansen's got Akis out there. Hansen with a drive on Akis trying to get to that loose puck. And Dennis Lancott sends it back out here for Warroad. And it's going to be an icing with 11:20 to go here in our second period of play. Warroad and Crookston tied at 1 apiece.
Jan, did you follow basketball whatsoever?
Not a lot.
The reason I say that is because I was this morning. I turned it on. I guess everybody's talking. The big hype is all the upset wins like yesterday.
Oh, in the NCAA?
Yeah, I guess there was some 15s beating 3s and 16s.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah, well, with this pressure here in this second period after that second goal coming out here, moved ahead by Schreiner at center. Tipped over on the other side, Crookston.
That's why.
Yeah. Shot gets fired wide of the net. And now Ryan Clausen moves it back in the corner. Shot gets fired wide of the net. And now shot out front for Akis had a chance, and a big save by Finn Hansen there.
Oh, the goalie's going to get the penalty now.
We got
lost connection. No.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, so we're back on here. We're trying Plan C. We have a Plan C, and we're trying that. So hopefully Plan C works. Or maybe we're on Plan E by now.
I'm pretty sure we are.
Plan E or F. Here's a chance for Warroad breaking back in. Samuel Hart has a chance here. Hart trying to get in front of the net. He gets hauled down. And penalty going to be coming up against Crookston. Shot just over the top of that by Mason Reed. And a chance shot to goal down low. And Warroad comes back and ties this up at 2 apiece. And that is going to be Dominic Anthony getting the goal here for Warroad.
Great hustle, taken down, got back up, just kept fighting, and puck finally squared it back to him, and he was able to put it in the net. No, I don't know if I'd want to be a referee in one of these games.
Yeah.
Referees, they get just chewed up.
Yeah, it's not a... And moving up here is Dominic Anthony right after that goal. Anthony moving it back in here. 2-2 our score, 5:11 to go here in the second period. Got a good one here between Warroad and Crookston. Moving around over on the other side, Curtis trying to keep it in here behind the net. Now Anthony. Anthony working around, trying to get it out front for Lancott, was out front of the net. Now Bailey trying to help out here for Crookston. Crookston will move it out to center. And moving it back in here is Gavin Akis. And back in there again is Reed. Mason Reed setting it up here for Curtis. Now Anthony has turned away by Jason J. Reese and sends it back in here. Goalie Finn Hansen out to play it. And along the boards, we got 4:28 to go here in the second period of play. 2-2 our score between Warroad and Crookston. And moving it out over to Curtis. Curtis knocks it back in here. Yeah, we got a good Wi-Fi signal now off of your phone.
I've been telling.
Way better.
Yeah, it works.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, way better than what we had in this our Wi-Fi here. All of a sudden went bad. So Grayson Ecker in had a chance. Ecker had a chance back door there from Mason Rettmeyer. Got that first shot. And Connor Maruska. Maruska now behind the net. Centering out front for Grayson Ecker. Ecker now in the corner. Ecker goes backhand. Fisher going to keep it in. Shot just goes wide of the net from Mason Rettmeyer. And now Warroad Shagabe works it out here for Hamannik. Hamannik moving it back in here. Hamannik will dump it back in the corner. And this is Shagabe with a chance down low. Shagabe in the corner now. Keeps it in here along with Hamannik back to the point. Shot wide by Dawson Canfield. Flipped over the top of the net. Nice nifty play by Warroad there. Flipped it right over the top of the net.
Shagabe flipped it over the net.
Oh my gosh. I haven't seen I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was impressive.
Grayson Ecker trying to make a play there, and it's picked up by Dawson Canfield. Man, if we had instant replay, we could have showed everybody seen that. If you didn't see that play, Bailey sent it back in the corner.
You have to go watch our live stream again.
Yeah, Grant Funk, you might be able to pick it up on the live stream. You probably have to zoom in.
About 3 minutes left in the second.
And it's tipped out here. Is Anthony trying to tip it back in here. Anthony behind the net. Now it's picked up by Hamannik. Hamannik and Anthony's shot just goes wide around the front of the net. 2:16 to go here in the period. Back and forth action, and we got a penalty coming up here against Crookston.
You know what? She had enough. She had been dropped and hit and slapped on and poked, and she had enough.
Yeah. Well, we've got Anthony behind the net now. Anthony working it here to Schreiner, and now back to sent over by Ryan Lee. Now back to Reed. Reed with a shot just wide of the net. Ryan Lee breaking in. Lee picks it up. Lee with a shot right on. Anthony trying to tip it out front. Anthony still gets a shot away. Good chance for Dominic Anthony there. Hard hustle by Anthony. Reed, shot right on. And a big save by Parker Kelly of Crookston to keep this a 2-2 game.
Very good play by Warroad, moving the puck around, just trying to make the right thing happen here. Using their defense, ringing it around. Crookston really is not letting them skate it to the front of the net. We've seen that in both games today. Neither teams, they don't like to let the guys skate it to the front of the net.
Backhanded out, and whistle stoppage of play here with 1:17 to go here in the second period of play. Warroad and Crookston tied up here at 2 apiece. Melanie Schreiner sending in, and she said, "This is a mom. Thank you for everything you're trying to do to make it work." And she says, "Go number 13 and all the Warroad boys, let's get it." So thanks for that message. We appreciate that, Melanie, sending that one in here. As Anthony moving it back in. Anthony had a chance. Anthony trying to move it out front as Anthony again keeping control of that puck. Gets it back to Lee. Lee with a shot right on. Big pad save by Parker Kelly. Less than a minute to go here in our second period of play. Very good hockey game. Now it's Anthony. Gets it into Samuel Hard. Hard trying to work it out for Shagabe. Going back to Lancott. His shot just goes wide of the net. Ryan Lee keeps it in here. Warroad putting on all kinds of pressure here now. As this is in
Crafty.
Hard. He had a chance, and now it comes out here. Reed's going to pick it up here.
He had no one to pass it to, so he tried to bank it off the back of the goalie.
Yeah.
We didn't even think of that stuff back in the day.
Right. Anthony is now it's taken away. Here's Grayson Ecker coming in here.
How?
Offside.
How? That's weird. That was really weird. That's why I could never be a referee either.
Yeah.
I'd miss too many calls.
Yeah. I would be.
I get caught up in the play.
Right.
Watching the play.
Yeah, I'd be more interested in watching the play than. Yeah, there's no way I couldn't be a referee for 2 seconds.
Nope.
And I respect the job that all the referees do here. They do a good job trying to do the best they can. So that's going to do it here for our second period of play. We are heading to the third period with a 2-2 game. It's been an entertaining game here, Eric, between Crookston and Warroad.
Very much so. Even though this is the losers bracket, there's a lot of characteristics and a lot of names of this Warroad team that I've heard before many times over. Older brothers playing now. Even in that last game, East Grand Fork names. So it's really been nice. But the biggest thing that I've noticed so far today is with these kids is they are gritty. They skate hard. They don't get tired. And I watched the Warroad specifically so far today, how a couple of times the guys would get the puck up and he wouldn't come off the ice because he knew it wasn't a good time. But, he'd get the puck up, and next thing you know, he'd be skating it up, and he'd get to the red line, just a nice little easy dump, just a saucer pass it in, dump it, head straight to the box. Like make that L right at the blue line all the way across. I've seen so many, even high school kids nowadays, they get it, and they get it across the red line, and they boom it. And it rings back around. By the time they're changed, there's a 3-2 break going the other way. So a lot of really, really fun hockey here today watching these kids play. I think 2-2 tie. Here we are again, Randy. Coming in the third period. I think we're ready for a good game here.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. We got at least 15 minutes left here in Virginia for this one. Again, the winner moves on in this tournament. They'll play Alexandria tonight at 8:30 p.m. And the loser, unfortunately, their season will end and they'll have to go home. So third period's coming your way here in Up North Hockey. Thanks for joining us this afternoon and all today. Bring you the 2021 Minnesota Hockey Peewee A North Regional Tournament. We'll be back in Virginia for the third period coming up between Warroad and Crookston, all tied up at 2.
The Rick Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rick also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rick Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. For all your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092 or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cottonwood screen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification systems, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbenvironmental.com. Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on the way to the lake. Located 12 miles north of Deer River on Highway 46 by Lake Winnebagosh, Winnie Trading Post offers gas, food, bait, propane, and everything in between. Find them on Facebook by searching Winnie Trading Post or stop by on your next trip to the lake.
All right, we're back here. Sorry about that. We're back here in Virginia, ready for third period action between Warroad and Crookston, all tied up here at 2 apiece. And Big hit at center ice, and Crookston is going back to the PK. Again, the winner moves on in this tournament, and they'll play Alexandria tonight at 8:30. And so both teams fighting for that here in this game.
Yeah, they are. That's huge. Keep their season going.
I think I got every piece of, I got pop bottles, I got,
Randy, I've been here only 2 games. I got stuff everywhere.
I've got stuff all over the place up here. This is going to take 2 hours to clean up.
Well, you'll be able to watch the high school game.
Yeah. By the time the high school game's over, I'll probably be packed up and ready to go, and then I'll be, I'll have to
set up again.
As I have to take all my equipment down because they're going to be a high school playoff game, Section 7. A matchup between Virginia Mountain Iron Beal and Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears, a 4-5 matchup coming up here this afternoon. Starting with that game is scheduled for 4 o'clock. And last time those two teams met here, that was that 4 overtime game, right?
Yes. And then the last time, Blake and I did a game over in the last game they played in Evelyn. That game ended in a tie.
That was an overtime tie. So if that is any indication, this could be another one of those overtime thrillers here today, and we could be playing these games tonight, late tonight. So who knows? But
even these games, I think they have to have a winner. They can't just
right. Yeah, they got to keep playing. There's no, this is not pool play. It's you got to play till there's a winner. So
I was watching the North Dakota game the other night, and on the bench, the team was Carl Goring.
Oh, sure, yeah, he's a goaltender coach or one of the assistant coaches.
Man, I remember him playing in that 4 or 5 overtime game against Duluth East, and when he played for Apple Valley.
Yes. Yeah, he had a great career. Carl Gearing had a great career at University of North Dakota. Set a lot of records. Here's Shogamy, and Anthony tries to pull a little backhand in front. Great chance, great setup by Shogamy to Anthony. He just couldn't get it to go in. He had an open net to work with too as well, and Fisher sends it back in here for Crookston. 13:27 to go. All tied up here between Warroad and Crookston. Moving it back in here is Mason Reed, and in. Offside is Warroad.
We're sitting down in Section 7 grounds pretty much. Some shout out to some college players last weekend. Blake McLaughlin had a great game with Minnesota. Gavin Haynes scoring game-winning goal, North Dakota. Micah Miller being a big influence. That's huge. Hunter Shepard being called up to the Hershey Bears now. Farm team of the Capitals. So, a lot of good things coming from Iron Range players. This is the time of year you shine.
Right, exactly. This is playoff time and lots going on. Sent out to center ice as Warroad moves it back in here. Here's a chance for number 28 coming in there, Dennis Lancott, and just out of play. So 1 second left on that power play for Warroad here. 12:54 to go here in the third period of play. All squared at 2 apiece. And now behind the net, or along the corner, Grayson Ecker sends it out here, and this is going to be an icing. So we'll redo it here.
This whole icing thing, when teams, when this is not this case, but when they're shorthanded, they say that's supposed to speed up the game. I'm still trying to figure that process out.
Yeah.
You've done youth games this year, and you've seen that. Does it speed the game up?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done enough to notice if, where the percentages are, but sent back out here for Warroad. Canfield picking up here. Canfield is going to move it ahead, and coming out here with Crookston sending it back in at center, but taken away by Anthony now. Anthony moving in, trying to make a play. Good defensive play by Crookston down low, and now it's picked up there by Connor Maruska. Maruska working up here. Sent along the boards up to Rettmeyer. Rettmeyer and Maruska moving in. Maruska now going to the front of the net, and a save by Finn Hansen there. Now Warroad moving it out with McLaughlin. McLaughlin moving up to Anthony. Dominic Anthony shot right in. I think that got a piece of the goalie. I don't think it hit the crossbar on the top, but
blocker pad, he got it.
Yep, blocker pad save. So good save for goaltender Parker Kelly of the Crookston Pirates. Both of these goalies playing excellent in this game. Centering out front, another huge save. Pad save. Garrett Fisher with the shot and Hansen with the save. Back in the corner, Jay Reese. And Warroad's going to come out with it now. Getting it out to center. Shogabay had a chance to play it, and now it's tipped back by Lee, and now sent back by Reese. Now it's picked up by Warroad Hendrickson. Now Ryan Lee works it over here for Schreiner. Schreiner in there, and Warroad is fighting for that puck. Coming away with it. Hendrickson. Hendrickson working out, and a shot, and a save by Parker Kelly. Yeah, so
Are we on?
yeah, we're good.
Good. I thought so. I didn't know what you were talking about.
No, we're good. We got 51 watching right now, and the Wi-Fi seems to be working pretty good here.
You know why I said that? Because my number doesn't move.
Yeah. The number on the phone is not an accurate number.
That's weird.
I think it's because we're on
mine.
I think it's because we're on yours. I think.
I bet it probably shows on mine.
Yeah, it probably does. Some weird, form of technology, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Sent behind the net by Crookston, now picked up by Reed. Reed, and it is trying to hold it in as Mason Rettmeyer. Now behind the net, picked up by Mason Reed. Coming out to center, trying to get to it is Lancott, and now Bailey. Bailey trying to turn it back the other way with Connor Maruska. And now Maruska sends it back into the Warroad end. Back over Canfield. Canfield, as it's tipped back in, Canfield comes out to center. Bailey, and it's finished off. Mason Reitmeyer sends it back in, but in offside.
That was unfortunate because him and the Warroad player just kind of ran into each other, knocked each other down.
Again, feel free to message in where you're watching from. We'll try to give you a shout out. We appreciate all 52 of you watching the game for joining our live broadcast of this one. This is a good one. Got a tie score with 9:35 to go between Warroad and Crookston. 2 is our score. Moving back out now is Akis. Akis sending it back in, and Hansen's going to play it for Schreiner. Now moved out by Lee. Now comes out here Shogabay, moving it back into Anthony. Anthony over to Hemenick. Hemenick with it now. Hemenick in the corner, and coming out with it is Jay Reese. Reese now moving it out here with Gavin Akis, sending it back in. Now Reese behind, trying to get it to Akis. Dominic Anthony defending on the play, a little backhander by Reese. It ends up back behind the net. Anthony comes out to center. Crossing in. Anthony shot. Goalie deflects it in the corner behind the net. And now it comes back out is Dawson Canfield plays it. And now it's moved back in by Hamry. Hamry trying to make a move in and taken away. Nice defensive play. Dawson Canfield comes away with it. And now again comes out to center, and Crookston, Grayson Ecker picks it up and moves it ahead here to Connor Maruska, his shot just goes off the pads of Finn Hansen in the corner. Now Maruska with a drive over the top of the net. Little backhander in front. Mason Retmeyer behind the net trying to make a play out. Here comes Shagabe back the other way. Shagabe moving in, and it's taken away by Crookston. Now moving it out to center ice, and moving in is Akis, and the shot gets fired in by Ecker. Just goes wide of the net. Now it's picked up by Fisher. Fisher holding it in. Fisher behind the net. And Warroad, Canfield again back there. Making a play now, taken away by Ecker. Ecker out front, and now Reese with a chance. Warroad's going to clear it out with Hendrickson, and it's going to be an icing. 7:16 left here in the third period. And we are all tied up at 2 apiece.
And the crowd's getting a little restless. They're liking what we're seeing here. Good hockey going on.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, it has. It's been a lot of fun. These kids are good. A lot of, a lot of good hands on both teams. It's amazing to see the good hands at this young age. Love to see it.
Back is Easton Hansen back behind the net. Trying to wrap around, and Warroad's going to come out with a Dominic Anthony. Anthony moving it in. Anthony in all by himself. Anthony goes to the forehand, and a big save by Parker Kelly there. Nice chance for Dominic Anthony. Well, 6:58 to go, Eric.
Yeah. Yep. Man, I'm sitting here just watching these kids, and there's no quitting these kids.
No, they're working hard. They're fighting. Fighting is their one of these teams. Unfortunately, their season's going to end here, so they don't want that to happen. So they want to fight on here.
These fans on both sides of this, they're working hard.
Schreiner sending it up here. Schreiner at center ice. Backhands it back in, and Bailey is going to move it out. Ashlyn Bailey moves it back in here. Bailey along the boards at speed now, picking up, and she loses an edge. Back in there, Schreiner touches it, and now it comes out. Dominic Anthony raced for it. Anthony's going to get this one. Anthony makes a move, and another save. Another big save there by Parker Kelly. Anthony working hard in this game, along with all these other kids out here. Putting on a good show for us this afternoon here.
Anthony's had a great game. Did you see it? Did you see it? He tried to put it on his blade and put it in the net.
Shot in. Man, that was an incredible play.
Wow.
Back again,
I told
Samuel
you,
Hart.
crafty kids.
Now Anthony trying to get it here in front was Lancott. And yeah, that was
behind
another.
that. He flipped it up on his blade and tried to tuck it in the corner and over the goalie's shoulder. And that, you know what? The other night, Blake and I were doing a
trying
game.
to do the Michigan move.
Yes, and the Warroad and Rapid Warroad game. At the end of the game, second period, Warroad tried to do it to Grand Rapids.
Okay.
That's crafty at that age.
This is Shagabe. Shagabe going over on the other side. Shot gets sent wide of the net by Canfield. He's had a good game. Shagabe right out front. Big three by Kelly. Sent in by Reed. Big blocker save, kick save out by the defense here. As comes out to center ice, and now it's moved by Hemenick trying to move it in and sent back the other way. Fisher, and backhanded by Retmeyer. Back deep in the Warroad zone. Canfield, and now it's picked up by Maruska. Maruska with it, and little backhander from Mason Retmeyer. 4:54 to go here in regulation time. We're all tied up here at 2 apiece between Warroad and Crookston. Back the other way comes Warroad. Taylor Hemenick. Hemenick's win. Hemenick's going to get to that loose puck in the corner, and trying to help out there is Casey Hendrickson. Well, Crookston, Reese trying to get it out. Warroad sends it back in, deep. Well, comes out as it's tipped at center. No icing coming up here as Dennis Lancott tries to pick it up. He gets
Jeez.
Falls behind the net is Ryan Lee back there for Warroad. Lee trying to get up here for Shagabe. And now it's picked up here is Tate Hamry. Hamry sending it back in. And this is Warroad moving it out. Schreiner, and now it's going over here for Lancott. Lancott moving in. He has help with him as Dominic Anthony loses an edge. And now it's Mason Reed trying to hold it, and Reed holds it in and gets it to Lancott in the corner. Now it's Anthony with it. Anthony trying to get some separation. Anthony trying to work it out in front of the ice. Taken away by Hamry now. Now it's back to Warroad. Lancott with it. To Anthony. Anthony's shot. Just goes through the crease area.
Holy smokes.
Now Lancott to Anthony. Picks up that puck. Intense play back and forth. Nice drive in by Wesley Schreiner. Now Anthony with it behind the net. Boy, these kids are working hard in this game.
Yeah, Crookston's tired.
Maruska and Shagabe. Yeah, it seems like Warroad's got just a little bit of extra edge here. Lancott trying to get it as Crookston needs a change here. Got 2:43 left. Dominic Anthony coming back in. Here's got Samuel Hard with him. Anthony, little flip pass to Hard, and Parker Kelly's going to say, let's get a save and get some new players on the ice.
That had to have been 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was a long shift.
Yep.
And, Parker Kelly here, Eric, making some huge saves for Crookston to keep this a tied game.
You know what? I've seen Shagabe, and I forget number 2 for Warroad, make some amazing saves, or plays for Peewees.
And Warroad keeps it. Hendricks in, and trying to, good defensive play. Samuel Hard trying to get a shot away. And Crookston totally locking it up there in front. Got 2:11 to go here. We're all tied up at 2 apiece in regulation time between Warroad and Crookston. Moving back in is Akis. Akis sends it back in the corner. Now it's picked up by Fisher. Fisher trying to send it in as Dawson Canfield, and now it's held in by Easton Hansen. Over on this side, Fisher. Fisher sends it in. Shot. And a save by goaltender Finn Hansen. So back the other way. The other goalie on the other side of the ice, Finn Hansen, making some big saves as well today.
Oh, they both are playing excellent, excellent hockey. And I said it earlier, you got one goalie, probably 6 foot plus. The other goalie, under 5 feet. And both of them are playing 7 feet tall.
And just missing out front was Easton Hansen trying to get to that puck. Now it's picked up by Ryan Clausen. Clausen sending it back in here for Crookston. Warroad sends it at Dominic Anthony. Anthony coming back here. He's got Shagabe with him. And sent over the top of the net. This is Shagabe. Shagabe working it out as sent in wide of the net, but goalie Parker Kelly holds on to this one.
No, I know that the fans want a penalty, but you're not going to get a penalty call.
No,
this
yeah,
time
unless it's a clear, it's a clear penalty, right? I mean,
nope, you won't get one.
That's a scoring opportunity or something like that. Probably not going to get one here. As Tate Hamry's shot just wide of the net. He had a chance for Warroad late there. Now it's Shagabe. Shagabe as it's going out to center ice. Moving back in is Maruska now. Maruska along the boards here. Maruska going in with Ecker. Now Dominic Anthony work out. Here comes 2-on-1. Anthony over to Shagabe. Just off the front of his stick. Back the other way comes Crookston. Shot by Ecker. Just goes wide of the net. Trying to wrap it around the back of the net. It's picked up by Ryan Lee now. Crookston holds this in, and it comes out to center, and this is going to be an icing. Nope, it's not going to make it all the way. Bailey 30 seconds left here in regulation time. All tied up at 2 apiece here. Moving back in is Ecker, and offside is the call. Yeah, offside.
It's the third Warroad game I've done this year. 2 high school and the Peewee. No, pretty intense.
Yeah, all intense games,
And
right?
everyone, even though Warroad won the Virginia game quite handily,
Yeah.
it was the way they played. They're a very intense team.
And this is bringing it back here. Samuel Hard moving in. Shot and a big save by Parker Kelly. Nice little wrister from Samuel Hard.
13.4 seconds left in regulation.
Boy, this is a fun game. And the winner of this game moves on, and they'll play Alexandria tonight at 8:30 to keep advancing through this tournament. So a lot is at stake in this game. And Dominic Anthony shot right on. Parker Kelly steers that in the corner. Dominic Anthony out of the corner. Now D'Anthony. And that's going to do it here for regulation time. And for the second game in a row, we're headed back to overtime. And this one, again, the winner advances to play Alexandria at 8:30 tonight. Unfortunately, the loser, their season is going to end here as in this tournament. So, but we got overtime coming up here, which this has been a great game here, Eric.
Oh, my goodness. It sure has. Especially the way both teams they have fought back with each other. It's just been pretty amazing watching how neither team gave up. You know, just like our first game. You know, I mean, East Grand Forks, you know, they were up 2-0. Third period starts. You know, pretty soon they're down 3-2. And they came back and got a goal right away. And they just kept fighting. And then they got the goal in overtime. So, to me, I don't think you're not going to see any quitting these kids. None at all. 10 minutes for the first overtime. Love to see a shootout after that.
Yeah, this is Anthony and number 11, Maruska taking a draw here. Warroad wins that draw, and now it's Fisher. Tip back in here by Evanstad, but in offside.
A lot of standing crowd now.
That was Ryan Lee sending in. Yeah, it's, people standing up in front of us here, so hopefully we'll be able to see. Back in front. Over on the other side, just sent wide of the net by Connor Maruska. He's had a good game here for Crookston.
Yes.
A lot of these players. Dominic Anthony moving it back in here. Anthony had Samuel Hard with him. And now back to the point. Shot fired in by Mason Reed. And another save by Parker Kelly.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that you can be, 11, 12 years old, be a goalie, and stay that poised. I would have never been made a goalie.
Yeah, that goaltender is certainly not an easy job.
No.
Out front, over on the other side. Shot just off the top of the side of the net here, coming in from Dennis Lancott. He had a chance there. No, Anthony going back to Mason Reed. Reed trying to tip it in front was Dennis Lancott. Lancott in the corner, and now it's behind the net. Lancott working it out here as now it's over on the other side. Maruska moves it out to center. Mason Reed touches it, and 8:53 to go here in the first overtime period.
And I don't know what shots are because I haven't heard them. But, if I was a guessing person, I bet you each team's got 30 shots.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, have to look at the Probably have to go peek at the score sheet after this game if they're keeping tracks of shots here. But
I doubt it.
It's got to be it's got to be pretty even. And
I'm
probably
sure it is.
probably 30 shots apiece.
Because it at times the momentum is completely shifted the other way, 100%.
In 8:48 left here in our first overtime period. The high school Evelyn Gilbert and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell await their playoff game coming up following this game.
And just think, those two teams to be combining soon to be one.
Yeah, one more full season for the two of them as separate teams, and they'll be back to, and then it'll be one team forming Rock Ridge High School. Rock Ridge Wolverines as Mason Reed picks it up here and gets it up to Shagabe. Shagabe sends it in here to Hendrickson. Hendrickson along the boards, and now it's picked up by Maruska. Maruska moving it back out here for Crookston. Bringing it out to center ice, moving it back in. Maruska with some speed! Big play by Mason Reed to knock him off the play. Now, chance out front, sent in over the top of the net. Just they couldn't get down there for that second effort as Reed touches it, and face-off coming up here.
That must be an automatic offside anytime because the Warroad player touched the puck.
Oh.
So that must be. But yeah, holy smokes.
And this is over on the other side. Canfield moving in ahead for Lancott, sending it back in. Now behind the net as it's worked out on the point, sent in by Mason Reed. Reed sent it, Dominic Anthony in. Anthony trying to get it out front for Samuel Hard. Mason Reed breaks in, but couldn't get to it. Crookston comes back the other way. Dre Reese sends it back in here. Reese sending up now by Akis, and we get a whistle, stoppage of play on the offside.
Tell you what, I was watching these Virginia high school players standing down here in the corner, watching Anthony with the puck behind the net. They start looking at each other and talking to each other.
Yeah.
This kid, I mean, put the puck on the end of his stick and try to put it in the net.
Right.
We've seen a puck come up over the net, want to pass through the legs. Holy smokes, the creativity is amazing.
Yeah,
and he doesn't get tired, I don't think.
Players are certainly Warroad Crookston putting on a show here in this do or die matchup here.
And I just found out the fellows in front of us, they're the Warroad Banamays playing up in Hoyt Lakes.
Oh, sure. Okay. That makes sense as it is Clausen sends it back in here for Crookston. Back in there is Grayson Ecker. Ecker centering, big drive from Garrett Fisher there. Garrett Fisher had a chance to be the hero here. Dominic Anthony going back over on the other side here to Lancott. Lancott shot sends up in the corner. Now it's picked up by Samuel Hard. Hard, and now it's moved out here by Crookston. At center, Grayson Ecker sends it right on goal. And down low had a chance with Garrett Fisher breaking in there for that rebound. Now Dominic Anthony picks it up here. Anthony's trying to send it over for Lancott. And it's sent back in by Hamry. And this is going to be a offside as the call. 6:15 left in our first overtime period. 2-2 our score between Warroad and Crookston.
Oh, man, what a hockey game. I just think the winner of this game has to go play again.
Yeah, come back here at 8:30 tonight, and, well, it might be later than 8:30, no.
Holy smokes.
Who knows? Jay Reese had a chance. Reese working it around, and Warroad is going to move it out here with Canfield. Canfield has had a solid game here for Warroad on defense. This is Hamannik touching it, and it's out of play here, I believe. So
wow. That's all I can really say. it's just good, fun hockey to watch.
And this is
Pick and
Crookston
roll.
moving back in. Maruska. Maruska with a shot and a big save by Finn Hansen. A big glove save.
You know, when you hear the name Finn Hansen, don't you think of some 7 foot tall, huge lumberjack?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's not even tall as the goalie. The
No.
goal. He's playing taller than it now, though.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's had a great game here for Warroad. He's a good little goalie. It'll be fun to watch him grow through their program as well. As Bailey sends it in just wide of the net. Crookston keeps control as Tate Hamry sends it back into corner. Pick up by Dominic Anthony going over on the other side to Ryan Lee and moving it out with Landcott, but can't get it out here as Bailey keeps it in. Sent back in here by Rettmeyer behind the net. Mason Reed going over to Ryan Lee. Lee now is going to move it out here. Dominic Anthony trying to pick it up at center ice. Anthony gets control. Anthony crosses the blue line.
You're not going to get a penalty.
Players from Warroad, they want a penalty on
You're not going to
Crookston.
get one.
They're not going to get one there. It's Bailey, Ashlyn Bailey now with it. Bailey sends it up as Golden Bears and Golden Bears and Blue Devils players, high school players, both watching this game, being entertained here by these young Peewee players here, putting on a show this afternoon. And it's moved out here. Back the other way comes Jay Reese. Reese is in. Now Reese going over. Shot a goal from number 7, Gavin Akis. And Crookston survives, and they move on in this tournament to the 8:30 game tonight versus Alexandria. What a play set up here for number 7, Gavin Akis from Jay Reese.
It was a good play. Feel bad for the goalie. He played so well. Hansen.
Did. Yep.
So well. I think he made tremendous saves. And, I think the way the Crookston player was when he got the puck and he come down, I thought he was going to cut in. And I think the defender from Warroad didn't really know which way to go. And the way I look at it is I think that the Warroad player did the right play. He just got the puck right on the stick of the streaking winger.
Right.
Great hockey. Don't hang your heads, kids. I know it's tough, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And tomorrow morning, I will be over in Grand Rapids at 9 a.m. doing a Bantam AA game. I think that's the third place game. And then we're doing it, I think the 11 o'clock game is the championship game for the Bantam AA's tomorrow.
I think the 9 o'clock. I think the 9 o'clock game is the championship game.
Oh, is it? Okay.
The 11 o'clock game will be the play-in game for the second place seed.
I never
it's
seen that before.
Because they get two teams coming out of each region, moving on to the state tournament, and so the 11 o'clock is the play-in game for the second seed. So.
Yep.
But yeah, what a game between Crookston and Warroad. Warroad getting that, or Crookston getting that victory in the end here to move on in this tournament. So we thank everybody for joining our broadcast here today. We appreciate everybody's patience with we had issues with Wi-Fi during our game, but we got it fixed once we went to plan E or F or H or whatever number we were on.
Oh my God, I'm telling you.
Oh my.
It's frustrating because technology nowadays shouldn't be this difficult, Randy.
Right. Yeah, it should be easier than what it is, right?
Holy smokes.
But we got to get packed up and move out of here because the high school broadcast is coming up here. For their high school game between Virginia Mountain Iron Buell and Evelyn Gilbert. It's the number 4 seed hosting the number 5 seed. So we'll get packed up. We will be back here tonight Our next scheduled broadcast is at 6:45, so come back with us here on Up North Hockey as we have the 6:45 game tonight. Once I get repositioned here, 6:45 tonight, Evelyn Gilbert, Mesabi East, and Moorhead coming here for the 6:45 game, and then at 8:30 we have Alexandria and Crookston in that game here tonight. So come back and join us for that game. Otherwise, for Eric Johns, I'm Randy Catron saying good afternoon, and we'll see you later on tonight.